What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to SeaWorld Productions. Can we get some toast? A very reliable inside scooper has come out with a very intriguing inside scoop that we have to discuss. And I have some mixed feelings about it, you guys. So, we can all agree that Sony Animation with Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse have been phenomenal. And Beyond the Spider-Verse, everybody is highly anticipated for the film to see how they are going to conclude this trilogy. Arguably one of the best trilogies of all time with Beyond the Spider-Verse coming out. Because come on now, nobody here can sit and tell me that Beyond the Spider-Verse isn't going to be spectacular in every single way. But with Into the Spider-Verse, beating out The Incredibles 2 for Best Animated Film at the Academy Awards in 2018, that was a massive success for the studio, and it still pulled in $384 million at the box office. And Across the Spider-Verse last year pulling in, damn near $700 million at the box office. It has been a success financially, critically, and it's beloved from the fans. Well, Can We Get Some Toast has came out with this report. So Seth Rogen is apparently going to be producing and writing an R-rated Venom project for Sony Animation. Now, I love the fact that Seth Rogen is attached to it, if this is true. But the R rating, you put yourself in a particular box when you decide to do an R-rated project, that being animation. These Across the Spider-Verse films, I guarantee you guys, this is real, wouldn't be at the level of success they are right now if they were R-rated. They wouldn't. They're PG-13, they're family-oriented. And you can take your kids to go see it. An R-rated Venom animated film, put yourself in this little hole. Because now your general audience is a little confused. Especially coming off the heels of the Across the Spider-Verse franchise. So I'm like, I don't know if I believe it to be R-rated. I'm taking that part with a grain of salt. But Seth Rogen being attached to it, oh, hell yeah. Now, most of you guys think, is Seth Rogen the guy from Pineapple Express? No way. Look, you guys, he's a creative genius. He's a great producer, and he is a well-rounded writer. I mean, look at his filmography. Some of the stuff he's recently produced, you guys, in the Invincible series, which everybody loves on Prime. Gen V, Mutant Mayhem, which is getting a sequel. I love that film. It was so fun. The Boys. I mean, come on now. And credited writer, Mutant Mayhem and Gen V. So his resume speaks for itself, especially when you see his animated projects. He is gold right now. He's extremely hot right now. That's that Zoolander line. Hansel's so hot right now. I don't know if you guys remember that from, the first Zoolander film. But Seth Rogen is an extremely talented, creative mastermind. And you want him a part of your project. But for an R-rated animated film, look, I am down to see a possible Venom project from Sony, right? Sony Animation, that is, because we all know what Tom Hardy's doing over there with their live action stuff. Those films are a hot mess, and Venom: The Last Dance, I can't wait for it to be over, so we never have to see this Venom again. But honestly, you guys, there was that report that Kevin Feige was intrigued or interested in an idea of having Venom, appear in Avengers: Secret Wars, so he can go toe-to-toe with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, which, if that's the case, then sure, why not? That sounds like a lot of fun. But with an animated version of Venom, it's going to be interesting. I'm surprised we haven't seen Venom in the Across the Spider-Verse franchise whatsoever. I was like, okay, that's interesting. Maybe they're saving him for that possibility. But what kind of stories can you tell for an animated Venom film? That's going to be really interesting. And will it have any kind of direct ties in with the Across the Spider-Verse? I mean, literally, why not? It's a massive success. And it deals with the entire Spider-Verse, you guys. Like, literally, the entire Spider-Verse. We got to see, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and Across the Spider-Verse with a cameo of Donald Glover as the Prowler. So it touches bases on the entirety of the Spider-Man and, the Spider-Man Spider-Verse. It's going to be interesting. And right now, look, Venom's hot right now because of, Sony Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 5. I mean, Tony Todd voicing him is incredibly scary. And peak Venom right now, and I can't wait to see what Sony has, what kind of plans they can do, and what's going to be new and refreshing for the character of Venom. You know what I mean? I just hope they don't try to do Venom without Spider-Man, because to me, it doesn't work. And look at the live action stuff. Yeah, it makes some money, but they're not good. They're not in anybody's top 15, top 20 comic book films. They're not. You know what I mean? So I'm really hoping that we can go back to the basics of having Venom and Spider-Man being a cohesive storytelling premise for this animated film that, you know, that's apparently in the works with Seth Rogen. But I really want to know what you guys are thinking. What kind of villains can they pull from? I mean, look, it's going to be interesting, you know, because Venom is, you know, essentially an anti-hero, and, you know, what kind of villains that, you know, that Venom has, they're not the greatest villains. And, you know, we've already seen Carnage and Venom Let There Be Carnage, but I still think you can touch bases and do a better iteration of Carnage, you know, much more well-rounded version. And if it's going to be R-rated, a much more authentic version of Carnage, of that being, you know, within the animated universe. But I want to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. What do you guys think about this rumor, this report? Are you calling BS on this about the, you know, Seth Rogen Venom R-rated project for Sony? I honestly want to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching C-Roll Productions. Peace.